The jungle pulsed with an emerald light, casting an otherworldly glow that seemed to breathe with life. Each leaf, each vine, and each tree was bathed in this surreal luminescence, creating a landscape that felt both alien and enchanting. The air was thick with the scent of unknown flora, a heady mix of sweet and earthy aromas that filled my senses and made me feel as though I had stepped into a dream. It was like nothing I had ever seen. The sheer scale of the jungle was overwhelming, with trees that towered above, their canopies forming a dense green ceiling that filtered the light into a soft emerald haze. I felt a sense of awe and wonder, as if I were a tiny speck in a vast living cathedral. The explorer in me was thrilled, but there was also a part of me that felt a deep, almost spiritual connection to this place. Vines thick as pythons snaked around trees that scraped the sky. These vines were not just passive plants. They seemed to have a life of their own, slowly moving and twisting as if they were aware of my presence. Their surfaces were covered in tiny, glowing spores that added to the jungle's ethereal beauty. I couldn't help but reach out and touch one, feeling its cool, smooth texture under my fingers. Their leaves dripped with a phosphorescent dew, each droplet a tiny, glowing gem that sparkled in the dim light. As I moved through the jungle, these droplets would occasionally fall, creating a soft, musical, tinkling sound as they hit the ground. It was as if the jungle itself was alive, communicating in a language of light and sound that I could only begin to understand. The air hummed with the music of unseen creatures. It was a symphony of life, with each creature adding its own unique note to the chorus. I could hear the rustling of leaves as small animals moved through the underbrush, the distant calls of birds with voices unlike any I'd ever heard, and the occasional eerie howl of something much larger, hidden deep within the jungle's shadows. It was a symphony of chirps, clicks, and guttural calls. Each sound was distinct, yet they blended together to create a harmonious, almost hypnotic melody. I found myself pausing frequently, just to listen, trying to pick out individual sounds and imagine the creatures that made them. It was a reminder that this jungle was teeming with life, much of it hidden from view but very much present. The ground, damp and spongy, was a tapestry of bioluminescent fungi. These fungi glowed in a myriad of colors, from soft blues and greens to vibrant purples and pinks. Each step I took caused them to light up even more brightly, creating a path of light that guided me through the jungle. It was as if the very ground beneath my feet was alive, responding to my presence in a way that was both magical and slightly unsettling. Every step I took illuminated the path ahead. The bioluminescent fungi seemed to react to my footsteps, glowing more intensely with each step I took. It was a surreal experience, walking through this glowing landscape, feeling as though I was leaving a trail of light behind me. The path seemed to stretch on forever, winding through the jungle in a way that felt both random and purposeful. I couldn't help but wonder where it would lead me, and what other wonders I would discover along the way. Above, the canopy throbbed with an otherworldly glow. Giant flowers, each larger than a man, unfurled their petals with a soft crackle. They spilled their luminescence onto the jungle floor in a cascade of vibrant colors. Blues shimmered into greens. Greens morphed into purples and oranges. The effect was mesmerizing. It was a living kaleidoscope, a testament to nature's boundless creativity. Two figures emerged from the radiant undergrowth. They moved with an ethereal grace, their limbs flowing like smoke through the air. Their skin, a shade of deep amethyst, shimmered under the jungle's glow. Their eyes, large and luminous, held the wisdom of 1,000 stars. They were beautiful, captivating, like beings spun from starlight and dreams. I stood my ground, my hand hovering near the energy pistol at my hip. The dense foliage around me rustled with unseen movements, the alien jungle alive with sounds that were both familiar and foreign. My heart pounded in my chest, a rhythmic reminder of the thin line between fear and excitement. Each breath I took was measured, the air thick with the scent of unknown flora and the faint metallic tang of my own sweat. Fear was a primal instinct, but curiosity was a powerful drug. It drove me forward, deeper into the unknown, pushing the boundaries of what I thought possible. Every step I took was a dance between caution and boldness, a delicate balance that could tip either way at any moment. The alien jungle was a labyrinth of wonders and dangers, each twist and turn revealing something new and unexpected. I was clad in the standard explorer's uniform, a lightweight, climate-controlled suit that molded to my form. The suit was a marvel of technology, designed to protect and adapt to the harshest environments. It regulated my body temperature, filtered the air I breathed, and provided a second skin that was both flexible and durable. The HUD in my helmet displayed vital information, mapping my surroundings and highlighting potential threats. My boots, designed for any terrain, sank slightly into the spongy earth. Each step left a faint imprint, a temporary mark of my passage through this uncharted world. The ground beneath me was alive, teeming with microscopic organisms that glowed faintly in the dim light. It was a reminder of the delicate balance of life, even in the most alien of places. I met their gaze, a silent acknowledgement passing between us. The alien creature, with its iridescent scales and multifaceted eyes, seemed as curious about me as I was about it. In that moment we were two explorers, each venturing into the unknown, each seeking to understand the other. It was a fleeting connection, but it spoke volumes about the universal quest for knowledge and the unending drive to explore. The taller of the two tilted her head, her eyes searching mine. I sensed no hostility, only a profound curiosity. We were strangers on a lonely planet, separated by a gulf of biology and experience, yet united by a shared sense of wonder. In that moment, the vastness of the universe seemed to shrink, replaced by the intimacy of our encounter. Section 6. The Language of Wonder. I raised my hand, a universal gesture of peace. To my surprise, the other woman mirrored my movement. A soft chuckle escaped my lips. It echoed strangely in the stillness of the jungle. We were a long way from home, yet somehow it felt like we were on the verge of something extraordinary. Section 7. Starlit Sanctuary. Above us, the jungle canopy parted, revealing a sliver of night sky. Thousands of stars twinkled like diamonds scattered across black velvet. The sight was breathtaking, a reminder of the vastness and mystery of the cosmos. We stood there for a moment, three beings dwarfed by the immensity of space, yet connected by the shared experience of existence. Section 8. Whispers of the unknown. A gentle breeze rustled through the jungle, carrying with it the scent of strange exotic blooms. The air hummed with the music of unseen creatures. It was a symphony of chirps, clicks, and guttural calls. I felt a strange sense of peace settle over me, a feeling of being exactly where I was supposed to be. Section 9. A universe of possibilities. As quickly as they had appeared, the women melted back into the undergrowth. Their movements were almost ethereal, like shadows dancing in the twilight. The jungle seemed to embrace them, swallowing them whole, leaving no trace of their presence. It was as if the forest itself was alive, conspiring to keep its secrets hidden from the uninitiated. The air was thick with the scent of alien flora, a heady mix of sweet and pungent aromas that filled my senses. I was left alone, surrounded by the glowing flora and the whispers of the unknown. The bioluminescent plants cast an eerie glow, illuminating the path ahead with a soft, otherworldly light. Each step I took seemed to echo in the silence, a reminder of my solitude in this strange, beautiful place. The whispers grew louder, a symphony of voices that seemed to come from the very heart of the jungle. They spoke of ancient secrets and untold stories of worlds beyond my imagination. Their visit was brief, but it left an indelible mark on my soul. I could still feel their presence, a lingering echo in the depths of my mind. Their eyes had held a wisdom that transcended time, a knowledge that seemed to pierce through the very fabric of reality. I found myself pondering the mysteries of the universe, the infinite possibilities that lay hidden within its vast expanse. What other wonders awaited discovery? What other secrets lay buried in the shadows, waiting to be unveiled? I had glimpsed something truly extraordinary, a testament to the infinite possibilities that lay hidden within the universe. The jungle was a living, breathing entity, a microcosm of the cosmos itself. Each glowing plant, each whispering voice was a reminder of the boundless potential that lay within the unknown. As I gazed into the vast, luminous forest, I felt a profound sense of awe and wonder. The universe was a tapestry of endless possibilities, a canvas upon which the stories of countless worlds were painted, and I, a humble explorer, had been granted a fleeting glimpse of its infinite beauty.